Yeah, etiquette's there so we don't bang into each other.
Oh!
And manners is how we treat people. Being courteous, being kind, and being thoughtful.
Yeah. Johnny, you've completely that up.
Let's face it, we all have that one friend who makes no apologies for who they are or what they say. And the best part is, they expect the same out of you.
Well, well, well.
Don't just let any piece of hang out in this neighborhood, huh?
What up, man? You're on the wrong side of the pond here, aren't you?
I am.
Oi, oi.
This is Kyle Christie from MTV's Geordie Shore.
Let's see what drama we can make. Ha.
And The Challenge.
If there was a time to pull the trigger, now is the time. But I don't want to be quoted on that.
Clearly, we could use a lesson in minding our manners. And a job of this magnitude calls for an expert.
Philip, how do you do?
Kyle, a.k.a. the K-Dog.
Woo! Meet founder and principal of the British School of Etiquette, Philip Sykes.
I hope you are ready for a long day at the office.
I love it. Love a challenge myself. Gentlemen, we're going to now cover the subject and topic of dining and table etiquette. So if we could all take a seat together, just step in your chair and then just pull your chair in under your bottom. Ooh. There we go.
How does knowing how to make a floral arrangement and flowers in general play into overall etiquette?
You know, if you have any kind of table setting or in any room, flowers bring the beauty.
This napkin remains on your lap throughout the meal. And the one thing we never allow is elbows on the table. So please.
I already knew that.
To make this, we start off with cordyline.
Can I try one?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. You want to pin that down for you?
Yeah, go on then.
My dear.
Thank you very much.
Now, what do we do with the roses?
Careful with my stock.
What about this stock?
So I want you to both do this. What letters have we spelt here?
B and D.
Okay, so B stands for your bread and the D is your drink. So your drink is always on the right, bread on the left. The cutlery starts from the outside and moves in.
Do we spoon before we fork, or should you fork and then spoon?
The spoon would be for soup, the knife and fork for a separate course.
Spooning leads to forking.
Look at these beauties.
Those are beautiful.
They're
Those
incredible.
orchids?
Yeah, they're called Vanda orchids.
Gee, why did you pop that on Kyle's lapel there,
Oh,
Johnny?
beautiful.
There, we could
Pop
put
that
that
in
in his
there.
buttonhole there. I think it'd really suit him.
His what? His buttonhole. I was gonna put it. I was gonna put it in his coat.
No. Can you both practice holding of a knife and fork for me?
It doesn't have to be left-handed because I got taught with the right hand.
The fork is always in the left hand. The only time we turn the fork to our right hand is if we're eating pasta. We would cut, and then you would push your meat onto the end of the fork. You would then take a mouthful, and then you would rest your cutlery.
After every mouthful, you rest your
You
cutlery.
rest your cutlery.
That's crazy, but what about if you're really hungry?
It takes 20 minutes for your stomach to tell your brain that you actually are full.
Wow.
Really?
So in this way, when you rest your cutlery between mouthfuls, you chew the food, you'll appreciate it more, and you'll eat a lot less food.
Finally, after lots of practice,
Soup, salad,
Salad,
fish.
we're one step closer to joining high society.
How do you take your tea? Do you like it black, white?
I like my tea like I like my women. Formal.
You may often hear people call this high tea, and actually this is not known as high tea. This is known as English afternoon tea. Ooh. If I can pass that on to you and help yourself to a couple of sandwiches, please.
Now, Kyle, are you gonna eat that?
In good etiquette and manners and special table, you don't touch other people's food.
if you touch my food again, me and Philip are going to beat the
Johnny, try and sip from the side. No slurping.
Please be better, Johnny. Please be better.
I suggest you get your nose out of Philip's rear end, Kyle. Why don't you do that?
No.
Would you be interested in learning a little bit how this history of afternoon tea came to life?
I would love to, Philip.
Let's go back to the early days when the Portuguese were traveling by ship. Yeah, so Catherine of Braganza introduced this into the royal courts of the UK, and this led to a big problem in this country. Count the number of windows, and they'd say, right, you're going to be taxed X amount. Let's fast forward, 1800s, there was a woman by the name of Lady Anne, and this fashion of afternoon tea just took off like wildfire. Tea is incredible. It's created history throughout the world.
This is not just a good way to enjoy a lovely meal, but also an excellent way to enjoy each other's company.
Absolutely. This is an experience of bringing people together.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, that's very sweet. That's lovely. That's very thoughtful.
I am thoughtful. It's taken afternoon tea to understand that I actually am very fond of you. And I do appreciate your company. And I appreciate you as not just my friend, but as a human being. And I respect you.
What? This is totally out of turn for me. I'm about to have a heart attack out of like.
Just say thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That means a lot to me.
That means a lot to me.
Welcome.
Well, what do you know? maybe you can teach an old dog new tricks.
The British School of Etiquette has absolutely taken on board today what you've acknowledged. Both of you are on the way to becoming refined, classical gentlemen. So if I could ask you both to please rise.
Or maybe not.
Johnny, congratulations.
Thank you, Philip.
Congratulations.
Kyle, it's been a pleasure.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you should have seen that coming, my friend. You should have seen that coming.